Hello and welcome to Mr. Ranieri's tutorial on redirection and piping. Okay, so yes, this is a tutorial on how to redirect the output of a command into a file. So for example, I might have a command like ls that lists the files in the current folder. But I might want to redirect the output of that command into a file and save it into a file. To do that, we say ls, we use this little arrow, which is shift full stop. It's a greater than symbol. And then you'd put the name of the file. So for example, list of names.txt. Enter. That seemed to work without error. It didn't throw an error. Let's see if it really made that file. Let's run ls. There we go. There's that file, list of names.txt. And now let's see what it contains. I can use cat to see what is inside that file, and cat will print that file to the terminal, and I press enter. And sure enough, I've gotten the output of the ls command and saved that output to a file. Really, really handy if you're a programmer or control a system of some sort, do systems administration. Lots of things you can do with that after. So that was redirection, by the way. We can also do piping. So let's say I have a file called listofnames.txt. And if I do cat and then the name of that file, then of course it will print it to the screen. I can pipe the output of this command into another command. So I could save this in a file, but I don't want to save it in a file. I want to get the output of this command and pipe it into, what's a good command? There's a command called Grep, which means to search for, and let's search for the letter A. Grep will look on each line and return the matching lines that contain a letter A. So, no. Oh, yes, it'll print that one, and that one, and that one. So if I press enter, there we go. It quickly searches through and prints the matching lines. Good. So this is piping. That symbol is called a pipe character. It's also called a vertical bar. And it lets you get the output of one command and pipe it into another command. You can chain these things as well. So I could search for A and then pipe that into some other command that does something else. Or I could redirect it into a file. I could redirect it into a file called fileswitha.txt. And if I press enter, I can do ls to see what files I have. There we go, files with A. And now I can do cat fileswitha.txt. And there you go. So here I did cat list of names.txt. I piped it into grep that looks for a letter or a word or anything. And then I redirected the output to a file. What else can we do? There are shortcuts, by the way. I didn't have to. When I go back up, I didn't have to save this to a file. Where did I do that? I didn't have to save it to a file. I could have just gotten ls and piped the output of ls straight into grep. There you go, to search for files that have the letter A. It's also handy if you have, a very, very long file. Maybe I have a list of fruits. Let's quickly make a file called fruits, fruits.txt, and I have a juicy apple, sweet banana, papaya, and I don't know, a plantain banana. Is a plantain a kind of banana or something different? Maybe it's something different. I don't know. I can save that with Control O, press enter. Cool, that's saved. Now I can do Control X to quit. And if I want to look for all of the lines that have the word banana in it, then I can cat fruits.txt and pipe that. Maybe I'll just cat fruits.txt to check what it is. Good. And now I can pipe that into grep. Remember, grep means to search for. It's not an English word, it's sort of a programmer Linux word. It means to search for. So this will search for banana. Enter. Neat, right? Cool. Imagine you have a file with like 10,000 log entries from all different IP addresses of hackers, and you want to, not hackers, of accessing your site, and you want to find the ones that matched the hackers that accessed some secret resource. You can grep. It's great. It's great. Good. So this symbol for piping, and this symbol, the greater than symbol, for redirecting to a file. I hope this has been helpful. Bye, everyone.